I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Welcome back to the Roast Mortem. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? How are your hearts? And how are your heads?
Beautiful.
Melancholy.
Oh.
Festive Yuletide sadness.
It's nice.
Oh, the toy show's on this week. Yeah, so what?
Are you excited?
I'm excited to a reasonable degree in that I'll probably forget until it's on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Toy shows become something that people pretend to like more than they really do. Like Matcha or Rita Ora. Who likes Rita Ora? What does Rita Ora even do? But she's still around.
She's just hanging around, yeah.
She's just being Rita. Toy show.
I feel it's one of those things people try to turn into a personality trait.
And
for
I feel
social media.
Even comedy about the toy show, I'm not really a fan of it because we'll be seeing every fucking bedroom comedian with the reels, pre-toy show reels. Then, you know, some kid will go viral for having an obsession with squirrels or something, and it'll be Tony the little ferret boy, and everyone's talking about rat-faced weasel boy Tony, and he's the front. Oh, make Tony the president, little rat nose, pug nose, baby face, shrew boy. Do you know what I mean?
Shrew boy.
Just because he's interested in squirrels. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, keep an eye on him for the wrong. What's he doing to the squirrels? Do you know what I mean?
He's Dexter for squirrels.
You have to. Dexter's in Dexter's laboratory.
No, it's in the series. Anyway.
Oh, the murderer?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of Dexter's laboratory. How did he fund that? He's clearly from Rathmines or somewhere like.
Clearly,
Fox Rock. Do you know what I mean? He went to Sanford.
Yes.
Parents funding
old money.
Old Dublin money. Do you know what I mean?
That good old Dexter.
That good old Protestant, waspy, South Dublin suburban wealth.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I always feel like the kids on the toy show, like, how is life for them afterwards? Because it's all well and good going viral for, you know, speaking like a man in the 1940s and, you know, having an interest in magnifying glasses, soldiers, or, I don't know, barista. Do you know what I mean? Like, having a name like Bill Shawn is grand. It's all well and good on Friday night when Tuberty is shaking the hand and stuff. What's it like when he goes back to... It's like the people who used to get their cars done on Pimp My Ride. Do you know what I mean?
They just have a fish tank.
Yo, bro,
shops.
We heard you like fish, so we put an aquarium. Yeah, he's drowning in debt. He hasn't paid off his college loans, and he's about to go to Afghanistan and lose his limbs. Do you know what I mean? Wow. That's the game. The US is the game.
It's a bit too real.
Remember my sister was on her J1 in Huntington Beach, and they had like army stands on the beach, 4th of July, and getting like pissed up college kids to sign up for the war.
Jesus Christ.
Calling them a tour. You notice that? Yeah, my uncle has done 2 tours. Tour is Dublin Zoo or the Coca-Cola factory. It's not going into Iraq. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's not downtown Aleppo.
Yeah.
Oh, Aleppo's in Syria. Okay, Yasser Arafat. He was one of the good ones.
Was.
Yeah. Politicians,
That's
that is.
a very niche reference.
I don't know what's going on. It's this new studio, man.
There's an edge that's here.
This is why I don't do live.
Yeah.
So I don't do live interviews, and whenever I get asked, I just always say no because I'm afraid of what might come out. Will I be watching the toy show? Probably. Yes, probably.
Of course.
Now that look, as I said yesterday, now that I have a child, you have to avail of situations which can improve your social standing on social media. Feigning interest in the Christmas toy show. Yeah. Get a picture of your child watching the toy show.
Will you do the matching pyjamas?
We will.
Will you?
No, of course not. Hear me out. The day that I do the fucking matching pyjamas, unfollow me, never listen to the podcast again. Me standing there with the 1,000-yard stare, like day one of sobriety, going, "What is life?" That's worse than a relapse.
Yeah.
Me wearing matching pyjamas with Darren and Rosie it's over. It's completely over. Cancel the Olympia.
Okay.
I just love the way on the toy show, you can always tell whenever the production ran out of budget. Do you know what I mean? Because at the top of the show, it's like, and you're interested in football? Yeah, brilliant. Well, we've got Robbie Keane to come out here. Do you know what I mean? And Robbie Keane comes out and shakes the hand, and then like an hour in, it's like, and you're big into race car driving? Yeah. The kid's eyes light up. Do you know what I mean?
Expecting Lewis Hamilton.
Literally, and it's like, and you've always wanted to go to the Formula One? Yeah. Well, we've got you an invite into Carl Mullen's broadcast channel here on Instagram. So if you just log in there, not now, we'll do it off screen. Just pull them aside. Stop crying. That's your prize. Do you know what I mean? Let me ask you honestly.
Yes.
Who do you think should be presenting the toy show? Don't say me. I wasn't. I was never. You can't say me. No problem.
Who should be doing the toy show?
Brendan Gleeson.
Oh, that is a great show.
Wouldn't he be fucking unbelievable?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Either
Brendan Gleeson or
Carl would do a good job.
Carl Mullen would do an unbelievably good job.
Fantastic.
If they split it into two, if Brendan Gleeson was there, that's actually a very good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Brendan Gleeson or McGregor's sister that did the voice note. Just for that softiness.
Yeah.
That sort of Yuletide, like a warm hug. Do you know what I mean? Nevertheless, Mystery Mick, Mr. Mystery Mick, shall I say?
Nice.
Mr. already at 5k, by the way.
Oh.
Nearly 6k.
Nearly 6.
I think the goalposts have shifted.
Yes.
Let's get the boy to 10k.
I'll be interested to think, what do you think I should do or say I will do if I hit 10k by Christmas?
Okay, 10k by Christmas is a big quest, but I would suggest... You've done a lot of health and fitness stuff before.
Yeah.
You've done a bit of the sobriety stuff.
Yes.
Haven't written a book, but everyone runs their own race. That could be part of the fitness stuff. No, so you've done the health and fitness stuff. I think you're amazing at that.
Thank you.
And I also think the way that you portray masculinity in your own way is brilliant and excellent.
Thank you.
And you're not as funny as me, but you're definitely nicer. Let's be real. I'd say that's the general consensus.
Yes.
People listen to the show and they're like, great. Since Mystery Mick got on board, there's a warmth. There is a kindness and a sort of camaraderie to the show that was never there before. Mark's definitely still funnier, but Michael is clearly the nicer of the two. I'd be friends with Mark quicker, but I'd probably then end that friendship quicker where Michael's a friend for life.
Yes.
I'd go on holidays with Mark for a weekend, have a huge... I'd bring Michael to my Debs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd say that's the sort of...
Okay.
So
You're like friend zoning me to the mass public.
I would say this is the sort of Gervais and Merchant thing.
Okay.
Where people listen to it go, well, Gervais is a wanker. That's undisputed, he is the wanker.
Yes.
But he's a bloody funny one.
He is.
And Merchant,
Yeah. Lovable.
Hello Ladies was good. Nevertheless,
I'm here on a job site with Tim, who owns his own electrical contracting business.
3 employees and 2 work trucks.
Tim traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance. We're positively here where he needs us most.
They sure are.
With step-by-step help on all his insurance needs, all for shockingly low rates.
Shockingly low, huh?
It's just a little bit of electrician humour. Do you get it?
I got it.
You know, it feels like we have a real connection. All right, I'll stop.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.
Okie doke. Anyway, Mystery Mick, we're here. We're about to get into Office Christmas Parties Part 2.
Very excited.
Office Christmas Parties 2. However way you want to phrase it. But first, I have a bit of news.
Okay.
As some of you know, the Olympia Theatre is happening January 31st, 2026. The House of Loons, the biggest, best stage show ever done. Now, as part of that, it's sold out, by the way. As part of that, I want you, the audience, to send some of your favourite images of you in a compromised position or friend. Basically, your most embarrassing image that you have. In the Good Stuff stage show, we had some incredible
Amazing
submissions. One person sent in her childhood communion photo or something that was just... She looked like Mattress Make. It was phenomenal. We had another person send in a picture of a flasher in their estate. We had another person send in a picture of their hen do with the stripper on a semi. It was just unbelievable. If you are out there and you're coming to House of Loons, send me a picture and it might become part of the show. So there you go. Now here comes the good one.
Okay.
If you're out there and you didn't get tickets to the House of Loons and you didn't act quick enough, there's still a chance.
Right.
I am going to give away 2 tickets to the House of Loons to one of you who sends me a picture that I decide to use in the show. So, if you're out there and you don't have tickets, if you have either a very funny story, sort of Graham Norton red chair style, or a picture that you think merits including the House of Loons, get in touch and I will choose a winner before Christmas. And you will receive 2 VIP tickets to the House of Loons, which includes a meet and greet.
I love it.
With Michael. So, out and about.
Just being Eddie's up the road.
Yeah. He'll be in Gay Spar across the road. Nevertheless, you're very welcome back to the weekly roast. Roast Mortem. Now, on Eva, it is the roast of office Christmas parties. Let's just play a voice note.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so back in the day, I used to work for my dad. And in fairness, our Christmas parties for a solid 4 or 5 years in a row were just really, really good. We had a great gang of staff around the same time. And one part of the staff was a group of us kind of younger ones. And we all got on really, really well. And there's me and one of the lads in particular, we were really good friends, but there'd always been a flirty energy there. Nothing had happened. But yeah, just constantly kind of flirty. So then this particular year, it was pretty late into the night. We'd already definitely had our meal and had been dancing about and doing some shots and stuff for a bit. And then I just found myself coming out of the women's toilets whenever he was about to go into the men's toilets. And we stood talking to each other for a couple of minutes, flirty. And then all of a sudden, he just kissed me out of nowhere. No. Luckily, no one was around at the time. But then, before you know it, we're sneaking into the men's toilets. No. He checked first, made sure it was empty. We both went in and we got into this cubicle, started getting a little hot and heavy. And then all of a sudden, we hear the door to the men's toilets open. No. And we hear my father's voice. He is our boss. He was obviously shitting himself a bit more than I was. But we were so drunk. It was one of those ridiculously funny things because you're so drunk and so scared that we were so close to laughing a couple times, but we managed to hold it together. My dad and some of the rest of the guys left the men's toilets again. My friend left the cubicle, waited until the coast was clear that I could leave, and stood outside the front door, and I legged it, and 2 of us just laughed about it for a bit, and we still talk about it.
Okay, so hold on a second here. What the hell is the dad doing in the bathroom with a group of guys?
Shitting himself, obviously.
That's what I'd be more interested about. I'd be more interested in hearing about the bukkake session.
Yeah.
Between Philip, Bruce and the gang. Do you know what I mean?
The Christmas party is...
Getting caught in a cubicle by your father. Worst.
I honestly can't imagine a worse or more compromising environment to be caught.
I would say fibre optic broadband is the fastest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is the speed of light travels the fastest?
I believe so.
I would say the speed at which my penis would deflate quicker than light.
Hypersonic.
Literally hypersonic.
Yeah.
That's what I was so... Bastard. Do you know what I mean, though? So you're riding your dad's... I love the way she begins the story with saying he just planted his lips on me. I'm like, okay, do we have a concern here about her, consent?
Okay.
But then, no, thank God we don't.
Nope.
She's bringing him into the males' toilets. Sure, I would have thought I would use the disabled toilet in that situation.
I would have thought so, yeah.
For the space alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, cubicle. A cubicle, I'm sure, in a row, very public, It's a risky one. It
is a risky one. And then the dad comes in with the group of men into the toilet, doing nothing strange. Just he comes in with a group of guys at the same time.
Yeah.
Just one guy after another.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I could have misunderstood, but she said he was shitting himself. A bit concerning. She said, not as much as me. And I don't know if she meant that figuratively or literally.
I suspect she meant it figuratively, and it wasn't some sort of Dubai-esque.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Perversion. Have you ever been caught in the act?
No. I was caught post. My mother came in one morning to find myself in bed, and that was something that was,
Was I by yourself or?
No, with someone else. She did the classic mom thing of I was out until all hours, so naturally she had to come in at 7 a.m. with the Hoover.
You strike me as somebody who would have put a couple of pillows in the bed beside you, sort of jail cell style.
Okay.
To make your mum think that you're shagging. Just in the hopes that he's a bit normal. Do you know what I mean?
That's my boy.
Well, like, speaking of people getting caught, I did receive this message from somebody last night. Now, I put this up being like, I think we have our winner. I've gotten about 55 messages from people this morning going, there's nothing wrong with that. You're fucking prude, Mark. What? Yeah, there's no problem with that, you fucking tight ass Megan. Good stuff. Ridiculing.
Interesting accent.
Interpretation by listeners. Nevertheless, Mark, do not show my name or account at all, but I may or may not have slept with the guy from work last Thursday in the car park of his apartment complex in Dundrum.
Oh my God.
We didn't get caught. Don't know if that's Dundrum, Dublin or Cork.
Okay.
I'd say Dublin.
Yeah.
We didn't get caught doing the deed, but as I was waiting for the taxi, my ex-boyfriend's younger sister walked out with two of her mates. It was only 11:30 p.m, but I thought it was much later because we'd been on the bevies. I hate that phrase. We had been on the bevies since lunch. I was fixing my skirt and it must have looked pretty obvious. Does that win me some merch or do I have to battle this fear alone? Due to be getting bits from my ex before Christmas from our old apartment. Oh. People telling me that's not a big deal. Why are you shagging in car parks, people of Ireland?
That's rotten.
What is this like? Hurricane Katrina?
I wonder though.
Oh, we'll sneak away from the sort of gymnasium where they've put us all in sleeping bags to have a ride. I don't know. I don't know why that's the first context I think of when I think about riding someone in public. Well, it'll have to be Katrina.
Yeah.
New Orleans, baby. Born in New Orleans.
Natural disaster 20 years ago. Yeah. What I'm wondering about this is she has to pick stuff up from her ex's house. Do you know, like, just the post-breakup, you're going at it everywhere?
Yeah, so like, okay, 2006, you had the tsunami, 170,000 dead. He only thinks my timeline is only in natural disasters or terror attacks. Yeah. Oh yeah, and like summer wedding. Yes, exactly, like the July 12th attacks in Norway, where your man shot the school kids on the island. Do you remember? Yeah, hope it doesn't rain. Do you know what I mean? Like, sorry, this is no 170,000 dead, or is it 180?
What's it, 180?
Or could even have been more in the tsunami.
Jesus.
That was fucking mental.
That was.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
So
back to the ride in
the car park. Firstly, I would have thought mental. If you're riding in a public place, forest.
Yeah.
Bushes, you know?
Yeah. Or like more secluded car park, assuming it's Dublin.
Yeah.
Dundrum's a fairly, well
lit
place.
Yeah.
Go to Marley Park.
There's the EV.
Yeah.
There's the D going into V. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, love it.
Wordplay. But I love that. Then she's in, so she's ridden this guy. Okay, and then she's like, right, job done. I'm going to get a taxi.
Yeah.
Won't I? Also, if she's not going to go up to the apartment, why not just ride in a car park in town?
Yeah.
If you're in a bar with someone, you're like, listen, any chance of, do you fancy a ride? Yeah, I do, yeah. We go back to yours, or we go to my car park. Would we just not use a lane down? Because we're those type of people.
Yeah.
We're the type of people that don't think twice about riding in public. Why don't we just go into, like, the lane behind the Marion in Baggot Street?
Yeah.
The one where there's the corner. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand.
It's a very, very strange, like, to go 95% of the way there, and then you just couldn't resist yourselves.
And you get out of the Uber and you're like, at least if you're going into the apartment, you'd be like, oh, let's have a pretend look at your DVD collection.
Yeah.
Oh, let's look at these shitty pictures of your trip to Thailand. Why are you all looking so sad? Why do you have tinfoil around your shoulders? Why are you with the paramedics? Where's your girl?
Was it rainy season?
Wait, there's two other people in these photos you've never mentioned. Where are they? Why would they have pictures of the waves? And why would they be hanging them up in their house like some sort of shrine? To the deceased and drowned.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. To not just them, but to all of the victims.
Yes.
Across the world.
All the disasters.
All of the disasters, all of the both natural and man-made. And by the way, dare I say, there's Mother Nature. That's not nearly as soulless as man. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm here on a job site with Tim, who owns his own electrical contracting business.
3 employees and 2 work trucks.
Tim traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance. We're positively here where he needs us most.
They sure are.
With step-by-step help on all his insurance needs, all for shockingly low rates.
Shockingly low, huh?
It's just a little bit of electrician humour. Do you get it?
I got it.
You know, it feels like we have a real connection. All right, I'll stop.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. It feels good to Geico.
if there's a 1% chance that, okay, we're going to shag in a car park, cool. Oh, I hope my ex-boyfriend, who, by the way, can't be that much of an ex, if she still hasn't cleared out the apartment.
This is the thing. He's still in the picture.
There's rebounds, and then there's like, you're shagging against a Nissan Micra. and your toothbrush is still in the congealed cup beside the sink.
Oh, no.
With that little toothbrush water at the bottom.
Disgusting.
Do you ever smell that water?
No, why would you smell it?
I don't know. When my neighbours go out, I've got to do something when my neighbours go to the supermarket and I've broken in if the liquor drawer is empty. Eugenia? I'm losing my mind. But if you're going to bump into if there's any chance of bumping into your ex-boyfriend's younger sister, surely not.
No.
Yeah, I think it's bananas. And like, look, at the end of the day, if you're going to go as far as a car park, surely you'd want like a really unbelievably comfortable car that has amazing mileage, like an electric car, like a Cupra.
Oh.
Which I've always been a huge fan of.
Weird time to bring the Cupra up.
The Cupra Tavascan, which I use, is as a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
That would be my first port of call.
If you're going to ride in the car.
If you're going to... Ladies and gentlemen of Ireland, if you want to have a ride in the car, get in touch with me and I'll give you the Cupra for half an hour. This is the exact sort of content they ask for when they're like, you know what, we'll work with Mark Megan. His stuff's a bit out there, but surely he'll know how to toe the line.
Yeah, listen, Mark, 2026, we're not really sure.
Good stuff. He's renting out the whip to public shaggers. Let's go.
Hey, Mark. Quite a few years ago, was at a Christmas party, and one of the girls was sat beside the CEO. A lot of wine had been taken.
Good.
And she turned around and asked the CEO if he knew what 2-week-old sperm smelt like.
No.
And he kind of turned around confused and says no. And she took a big deep breath and then breathed out onto him. Her husband actually worked for the company as well. And she got away with it. I don't know how, but she got away with it.
That's the worst thing that I've ever heard in my life.
That makes my stomach turn, like, legitimately.
So just to be clear, because obviously we did try and disguise the voice, some accents do seem to be immune to the voice disguiser. The Pakistani. Straight out of Lahore. You can really hear it, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that sort of real deep Pakistan. No, it's Glasgow. Unbelievably outrageous and definitely the most vile thing I've ever heard, just to be clear, and I'm reluctant to repeat it, but she just said her friends at her office Christmas party, she turned around to the CEO and she said, alright mate, do you know what 2-week-old sperm tastes like? Which is, just a sentence is sort of social suicide. Like, you know, that's the end. That's when you've you know that they talk about, like, with drinking, there's like an invisible line that one crosses that you can never get back from. And you don't really know where you... We can all try and sort of piece together the bits of the past and isolate when was the time that your drinking ultimately became problematic to the extent that the control was gone.
Yes.
And you couldn't, you know, put the toothpaste back in the tube. I think saying to your boss, all right, mate, do you know what's 2.5-week-old sperm tastes like? That's one of the lines. Not with alcoholism, but just with being unfit for society.
For existence.
That's when one needs to be plucked. Like, God needs to just reach down. Forget the trident and being smited. God's hand needs to come through the clouds and he just needs to pick you up by the scruff of your collar like one would a puppy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And just go, okay, we're just going to plonk you outside the cage of the universe here and just put you into the abyss for a half an hour because you are not able to function in this existence.
Yes. You couldn't have said it better myself.
And then the CEO acts confused. Of course he's confused. If somebody asked me what 2.5-week-old sperm is like, I would have said, I don't know, check the Elise t-shirt I have for bed. Brilliant.
Oh,
brilliant.
Wow.
I'm worse than them.
Imagine he just said yes. That would have been great.
But, sorry, and then she breathes on him. But I don't get, is that...
She's trying to say that she's gobbled a cock 2 weeks ago and that's sitting in
gobbled
her
a cock. That's the language that you think is weekly roast appropriate.
So okay, so the bar hasn't been set.
You
right.
come on this podcast and you use, is that turkey gobble? Is it a festive phrase?
Yeah.
Festive phrase of fellatio.
That's my...
Cock gobbling. Oh, do you know what I mean? That is absolute... I hate people that use phrases like gobbling and, oh yeah, munching. Ugh. She munched my balls. Like... Disgusting. All of no, this is now weird, guys. I'm sorry.
Unnecessarily vulgar on my part. I apologise.
The Scottish.
Oh,
our brothers, we're okay. Our Irish brothers, no, we're
You're fine.
Once removed. We'll call it step brothers. Do you know what I mean? Hey, we're cut from the same cloth, different fabrics, bro. different duvets. We'll agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely, as you might say, my boy, derangement levels. I want to give you one more before we go, because this is just a little roast mortem, so it's just a little quick little. Ooh. I think we do have the winner. You ready?
Right.
What accent would you like for this one? Hello, Mark. I haven't done that in
while.
ages. It's been a while. No, I don't. I'll just do the Glasgow.
Okay.
Hello, Mark. I used to work for a large multinational in Limerick. There was so much going on at Christmas parties. About 10 years ago, it became a non-alcoholic event. You had to sign a waiver stating that the party was from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then, after that, the company was absolved from all responsibility. If you chose to stay at the hotel after the event had finished and you decided to have a beverage, then it was on you. I was the team lead and lived closest to the office. About 12 of the team came over to get ready and have a few before dinner. We thought nobody would notice. I fell in the venue door and flashed the head of the company. When I managed to stand up, I asked him if he noticed my tongue was the same color as my dress. The man was a pioneer in his 60s. We were all hauled into HR on Monday morning. I left shortly after. So, good stuff. No?
The show's grown quite a bit. There'll be a lot of new listeners.
A lot of new ears out there. Oh,
what the fuck is this shit?
Someone on the way to work on, is this that fucking Egypt married to your one? Somebody messaged me the other day. She was like, I mentioned to my mum, you must follow that guy, Mark Megan. She goes, is that ex-convict married to Darren Garrity? Ex-fucking-convict. Brilliant. You write one book on booze and you're a fucking convict. Outrageous. I like to think someone's just in the car on the way back from like a remove and they're like, oh, do you know what? I could do with a laugh. I'll just stick that on. Hello, my name is Da. I used to work for a company in Limerick. Oh, God. I just...
An outrageous story, though.
An outrageous story. So she flashed her boss.
That
and then to cap, like, rather than backtracking from the flash and acting like it was accidental, she says, did the carpet match the curtains or the equivalent? Which is just a barbaric turn of phrase as well. I remember somebody asked a teacher that.
Really?
In my school. Asked a teacher, does the carpet match the curtains?
Yeah.
Complete arsehole. Sorry, the curtains. Oh, fuck. Same teacher was a dickhead though. He used to like be really mean to me and slag me in class, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I was like one day I was like, slag me again and I'm going to report you to the principal. And he slagged me. He was like, oh, whatever. And I went down to my principal. This is one of the worst, most humbling moments of my teenage years. Yeah. 14 years of age. I went down to my principal to report the teacher and I was like, I'm not going to say the name. Mr. O'Murphy, I was like, keep slagging me. And the principal's like, well, that's outrageous. We won't tolerate fat shaming. I was like, he wasn't calling me fat. He was slagging my haircut. This is the worst day of my life. Just been done so dirty. We won't tolerate fat shaming. It's not fat shaming. He was slagging my eyebrows. Oh, fuck. I'm going home.